I've been out on the streets where the lights are red. I've been hiding the world safely in my head, where nobody's ever been. We're all waiting around for the storm to come, hoping someone will care, saving everyone. But it starts with me and you. Our song will never fade away. We'll always be fighters. I'll hold your hand till Judgment Day. We'll stand in the light as the ones who never ever quit, who risked every part of it. We'll live forever, you and me, Billy.
Oh, good morning. Welcome to my vlog. My name is Georgina. I'm the vocal coach. I'm also a psychic and I love to crochet. So look, it's finished. It's finished. It's been a while, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, this one. I'm loving these ribbed cuffs. It's something I learned how to do recently, and I really wanted to master it because I think it makes such a difference, these lovely ribbed cuffs. So we've got lovely ribbed cuffs. I've also put a collar on, something new for me. I don't normally put collars on these. And I have just got the buttons from my own shop. We went for these brown leather look. They're not leather, they're just plastic. But isn't it lovely? Oh yeah, it's super cozy. I am very pleased with this. I'm loving the bagginess of the arms. It's not been blocked yet, so it's probably going to give a bit. And I'm liking the length. I think it's superb. I'm very impressed with my work. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at the colours. Gorgeous. So as you can see, is it a menopause thing, or is it literally just my fringe is doing what the hell it likes? When I wash it, this is what happens. So I have to get the straighteners out. I didn't have time this morning to try and make it look straight again. And it's just been like bleh for weeks now. What is going off with this fringe? I don't know. So just ignore the fact that I have a very strange fringe. Even Alex said in one of the vlogs recently, can you do more shots of your face, because your fringe has been a nightmare to put into the thumbnails. So yeah, so there we are. So I'm very pleased with this. I'm very pleased because I've literally got the grey one with the hood and a red one left, because the autumn leaves is already reserved for someone who, she hasn't tried it yet, but I'm hoping she likes it and it fits. But that's it for adult cardigans. So now I've only got 3, which is better than what I had before. So this one will be going on the website. I'll take it home and do some pictures on Boobiana to make it look beautiful. It's so super cozy. It's a chunky yarn, but I'd say it's more of an Aran weight, really. It's not as heavy as the other ones that I've got. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. The last one I did with this particular yarn was a crossover like that, but I like this design a hell of a lot better. It's just lovely. I did contemplate a hood, but I thought, no, we've got a hood one. So I now need to start work on another cardigan. I'm not sure what yet. I do have a beautiful green. It's not here, so I can't show you. It's like a tweedy green Aran, which I think would make a stunning cardigan. Just, yeah, or a jumper. We'll see. But I've got so many orders. Last night I finished a pumpkin hat, which I don't have to show you right now, but you'll probably see it on the new What We Made Wednesday. And I have started on a Christmas pudding hat. Now I've never done this before, this sort of way of doing the shell stitch, and it was really easy, really easy. Look at it! I'm so proud of myself. It's fabulous. So I just have to finish. I'll show you, it's not long enough yet, as you'll see. I need to finish a little bit further, and then I've got some leaves I'm going to put on, and I'm thinking possibly a pom-pom. I was going to do cherries, but I'm thinking a pom-pom cherry maybe. Yeah. I brought some raspberry coloured yarn because I don't have any red. It might work. But we'll see. We'll see. I've even brought my knitting needles today because there's a hat that let me take this off, that I've been asked to custom make, and I've done a bit of research and it's knitted. And I don't know if I can achieve it, but I've brought my knitting needles and we'll try. If not, I'll do a crochet version of it. So I'm in the shop today. It is Wednesday. Simon's at home. He's got the day off. I'm only in until about 1:30, 2 o'clock. It's a quiet one today. And then I get to spend some time at home with Simon. Yay! And I think we're going to do chicken burgers and chips for tea. Something kind of simple. Last night I had fish with loads of veg and curry sauce. I've not had that in a while. Really, really enjoyed it. I'm still in pain. It's hips now. It's the muscles here that are still in pain. But, you know, this is what happens when you walk 10.5 miles. So I'm going to continue with my Christmas pudding hat and see who comes in. But the weather's a bit this morning. It's just wet and damp. It's not raining right now, but and a shop has become available down there that used to be alcohol, I think, and it's a big one. So me being nosy, I'm going to find out how much it is. Because the other one that we looked at, I think I've told you, we didn't take, is the florist. The florist is moving up from the bottom about halfway to there. Must be cheaper for them. So there we are. Right, I'm going to get on with my Christmas pudding. Oh yeah, look how awesome that is! Look! It's fantastic! And I finished this. Now, for those of you that have been watching my vlog for some time, you will remember I started this, then I fell out with it because I thought it was too big. But now I've finished it. It is a little bit big, but I quite like it. And I've got no yarn left to create an extra bit at the top. It's literally like just a mess, a tiny little mess of yarn left. But imagine summer, right? You've got a strappy top on, you pop this over the top. Isn't it nice? Damn it, I can't keep doing this though. I can't keep keeping everything that I've made. Fringe is gone bizarre again. So let's do a little quick turny round. Excuse the lumpy bits. It's my top shoved down into my leggings, so it makes me look all bumpy. So we'll give it a twirl. Lovely long length of sleeves. There we go. This yarn is called Emotions by James C. Brett. It's not the best to work with, but it has come out quite nice when I've finished. It did get knotted a lot. There was a lot of yarn barf, which is probably why it's taken me so long to finish it, because just the amount of yarn barf has been driving me nuts, kept abandoning it and shoving it on the side. But there we are done. I may keep this. We'll see. What do we think? Let me know in the comments. This might be a keeper. I actually really like these colours. But yeah, as I said, I've got no yarn left, so I can't make this bit higher. And I've got nothing to make this bit longer. So this is it. But I quite like it. Quite like the colours. So let me know your opinion in the comments. And I've got to decide what to finish next. I'm on a roll. I think maybe we should attack this one next. Alfie, what is it about? Maybe we should finish this one, which was finished, but I want to change it so it's got buttons on. But I'm going to have to take a row off, adapt the joins because I don't like them, and add buttons. And then that's something else that's finished, I guess. I have started a knitted hat, but that's kind of as far as I got. Yeah. I did one knit stitch, and when it came to the purl, I could not figure out how to do it. What is it? So I think I'm going to have a go at this one. Although I've also got this one that I'm working on. As you can see, it needs quite a bit more length to finish said poncho. And if I'm honest, I don't think I like these points. The last time I made a poncho, I didn't do these points here. Because I expect though, the more you do, the more it's going to drop and look better afterwards. So I've got this as well. So what do we do next? Poncho or I think the baby one. I'm on a let's get stuff finished thing. So yeah, let's do the little one before Liz gets here and we'll have some tea.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy.
Oh, hello, it is now Thursday. It is 12:30. I am impressive today. I have edited both of the Junior Eurovision videos that needed doing. I've had some breakfast. I've even had some lunch. I've nipped to the post office and back, so I have been on it this morning. I am now getting to the crafty stuff that needs doing. So my plan for today is do some beanies, including Christmas beanies, Christmas scarves. And I've got a new order for another V-stitch scarf because I sold one yesterday. So I've put that to the side. But first I'm going to do 2 spirit beanies and potentially a cat beanie tutorial. So that is what I'm trying to achieve today. I have done a quick tot up of everything that I have managed to do throughout this video in terms of finishing WIPS. I have finished 3 hats, pumpkin, the Christmas pudding and a spirit hat. And I have also finished a top and 2 cardigans. So that's what I've done so far within this video. And that's literally in 2 days. I started filming on, let me think, Wednesday morning, and we're in day 2 of finishing as many things as possible. So I've already put my cast on the Centro. I'm going to make another one of these. This is called Sundown. It's the last bit I have, which I bought to make a customer order, so I'm using it up. I hope there's enough. I think there is. It's not a full ball, but I reckon there's enough there. And then I've got the green over here. I've got this one, which I'm going to be making a hat with. And then I need to get some Christmas colours out and sort of do some Christmas ones because the Christmas beanie sold last week. So let's go. Oh, hello, it's Friday at 10 to 1. It's a very depressing day, so I am just fighting on, you know, as you do. Keep calm and carry on. It's very, very wet. We've got Storm Claudia, I'm told, this weekend, which unfortunately has meant that we've had to cancel the market tomorrow because it would be too bad to be outside. And whether anybody will come and buy stuff in that kind of rubbish weather, I doubt. Also, we've cancelled the crochet afternoon as well because a few people can't make it, and a few have chosen, because of the really bad weather, they're not coming. So there is no crochet afternoon this week. I did bring everything with me. I was going to do a chain garland today, but as the weather has just got worse and worse, and there's a bit of a flood outside the shops as well, we just called it off basically. So today we have sold the grand total of 1 bag of soft, it's stuffing basically for filling cushions or animals or whatever it might be that you are making. Not real animals, craft animals. And 5 fat quarters. We've had, let me think, maybe 3 or 4 people in. So it's not been a total disaster. Janet came in this morning, brought some more beautiful baby cardigans, and she's brought us some fabulous mittens, glittered mittens, and some fingerless gloves up here. So if anybody wants to see those, let me know. All handmade, very nice. So I have priced them up and put them out and stuff. I am not going to be putting them on the website because I have chosen to stick to things that I personally make, or the wholesale crystally type side of things, and what Alex personally makes. So anything that was made by Janet or Linda, friends of the shop, are now not on the website. They're not paying towards that, you see. And I, unfortunately, due to fees of Shopify and eBay and stuff like that, I don't earn anything. It's probably costing me to list other people's stuff. So it's better to just sell it in the shop to make sure that there's some profit on it. So I am finishing a scarf. I'm just about to put some Netflix on. I've been listening to Sarah Cox most of the week, running for Children in Need. And I just thought I'd do a bit of Netflix. Yesterday I watched a film on Netflix. Let me tell you what it was called. Screen's gone off. Oh, I know why. The power plug's not in. It's because I've been faffing with the printer. Power cable back in. Right. So it was called...
I'm dying.
A Merry Little Xmas. And it was quite fun. It was, I think, Alicia Silverstone and the actress from Sabrina, Melinda something, I've forgotten, that was Sabrina the Teenage Witch in it. It was fun. It was a bit far-fetched in places, but it was fun. A nice little Christmas movie yesterday while I was doing crochet work in the afternoon. So yeah, I'm going to be finishing early today. Yay! But I will be doing crochet orders, and I do intend to make sure that the tutorial that I've been working on is sorted, finished, done and dusted. I'm feeling okay, but I'm cold. It's just, the weather's just depressing today. So there's not much going on, which is a shame how the weather affects things so much, but such is life, I suppose. So I'm going to finish this scarf. This was an extra long scarf. This will have 3 balls of yarn instead of 2. Customer order. And I have finally sorted out how to do the beanie with the stripes in crochet that I wanted. It's very fiddly, but I finally figured it out. I nearly knitted it, but I couldn't figure that out either. I'd show you, but the balls of yarn are all wrapped up and it'll mean everything falling off. So yeah, no market tomorrow. I'll be at home, so I will be continuing to finish items as much as I can to get a nice amount of WIPS finished this week. So it's now 9 o'clock and I just wanted to show you the cat beanie that I finished. I have done the tutorial for the central cat beanie and it will be on my channel next week, so watch out for that. It looks fantastic. I've done this in a nice tweed double knitting weight yarn. It looks fabulous, and I have been watching a film, and that'll be 2 hours I never get back. Robert Pattinson, and he's an expendable, or something like that. And he's just, they print him out again. It's the most bizarre film. Wow, I watched it on Sky Cinema. Yeah. I can't really explain what it's about. He gets reprinted every time he dies, and he's in space on a weird island, planet thing. Yeah. Anyway, while I was watching it, I finished the extra long scarf. Now, this is an order that came in this week. And even before he'd confirmed the order yesterday morning, I started making it because I'd already sold a V-stitch scarf and thought I need to replace it. I wanted to have two. So as it turns out, I still need to have two. So I've got to make another, and I've got another order for one in this gorgeous pink yarn that just came through this evening. She's ordered this, a hexicardie with this yarn and a V-stitch scarf and a blanket as well, but not in that colour, in ochre and mustard colours. So I've ordered more of this yarn and I will be starting on that tomorrow. But in the meantime, look how long this scarf is. He wanted it extra long. Look how long it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? This is V-stitch. It's such a wonderful pattern. I'm very, very pleased with it. Let's wrap it round a bit. That is going to keep someone very, very warm. It's lovely. I'm very pleased with my work there. So that will be packed up and posted tomorrow. So this is an extra long V-stitch scarf. Look at that. Stunning. Good morning, it is Saturday morning and I am not at the market because the weather is appalling and we're just not getting any sales. No one's coming out in this. So Simon does Diggerland on Saturday mornings, as you might remember, but because I'm always at the market, I'm not able to go. It's not actually called Diggerland though, it's Recycle CIC. Anyway, I've been today, and I've changed my cabinet round, and let's just get excited for a second. Who sold £10.50 worth of stuff? Yeah, I know it's £10.50, but £10.50! That's £10.50! So, £10.50 worth of stuff, which is marvellous. I don't actually know what sold, but I think by the look of things, it was bracelets and incense, really. So I have changed it round. I have put in some of the Halloween stuff that's all marked up at half price, so I'll be taking that off the website. And I've got some of the blankets and bits and pieces that were in the cabinet to take back to the shop or the market to sell elsewhere. And I was really surprised how neat it was. I'm like, oh, I did a right job on this. This is nice and tidy. And we had a little stroll around the shop and discovered that there's some nice crystals in there. There is someone who's crocheting in there. What did you buy?
3 DVDs.
3 DVDs, and I bought a little crochet poncho, which was just super cute. So we are now on our way to YMCA just for a little look, and then back home, I think. We don't have any plans as such, but I've got so many crochet orders to do. I'll probably be doing that for most of the day, finishing off my WIPS. So I've made a boo-boo and I've only just realised it. I was just sorting out bags for what needs to go to the market on Monday, what needs to go into the shop. So I've got 2 bags of stuff up here. And then I thought, hang on, I'm doing the market on Monday. I haven't got any crystals. So I didn't leave the shop yesterday with any crystals or anything to put on the market because I thought, well, I'm not doing the market tomorrow, so I don't need it. Yeah, I did. Well, I have been to CIC, as you know. So what I'll do is I will use some of this extra stuff to just beef out 2 tables of crochet. Alex has got earrings and stitch markers and all the things that Alex has made as well. So it will beef it up a little bit. I do have quite a bag of new stuff to put out. So that should, hopefully, fingers crossed, spread over 2 tables. Duh. What was I thinking? I think because I was leaving early, there was no crochet afternoon, it was just all different. I didn't think, yeah, get the bag of crystals. You need to take that with the incense. Ugh. Anyway, I've changed the cabinet round at Diggerland CIC, all done. So I've got a bag over there with stuff for the shop. And here's some of the stuff that was in Diggerland that's now going to be going on the market. And also probably on my website. So I've got a little mobile phone case. Got this really pretty little bag. Did I make that one? Oh, I did, yeah. It was a smaller version. So it's like a kid's version of a little bag. Then I've got a larger little carry bag with a strap. And I've got 2 cushions with covers. And I've got 2 very pretty baby blankets. This green and a pink glittery. So they'll go on the markets with me. The other stuff I've put over there, there's some scrap baskets, some incense, some bracelets, just some bits that I'll put back into the shop. But as you probably noticed, I'm taking all the best stuff to the markets. Still got good stuff in the shop, but my favourite stuff is going to the markets with me. I really like that. That's super cute. I don't even remember when I made that. So I'm going to put these on the pile. But I can't believe I did that. What was I thinking? Oh, gold. So it's now 1 o'clock. Simon's nipped out. I don't know where he's gone. He's just left. Said, I'm just nipping out, and he's gone. So I have begun a couple of other projects. Now I know that this video is all about finishing things, but you've got to start them to finish them essentially. And these are more customer orders. I very much doubt I'm going to get these finished in this video though. This is the raspberry coloured yarn that I told you about. I've started the V-stitch scarf and there's going to be a cardigan as well. I've ordered more yarn to go with it. Plus Zeke previously ordered some items for me which I've already sent off and done, and the second part of the order is a Neapolitan blanket. It's going to be chunky, so it's not going to take that long to make, but it's just a big square. I actually already have one on the website in a mixture of beautiful colours. So this is the same idea. It's a huge granny square, but in the Neapolitan colours. So what I have done is I have pulled out and managed to pull out pretty much everything in the shelf at the same time. So I've rearranged my iron yarn. My iron yarn is getting bigger now. I only used to have a small amount, but because I've realised it's really good for cardigans, it's not as heavy. It's also great for beanies, sort of wearables like that. I've started to expand that collection. Anyway, what I did was I pulled out, I'll show you, in my Snoopy bag, all of the browns, pinks and creams. They're all very similar shades. So rather than just stick with 3 brown, pink, cream, there is a selection of different shades. So for example, there's a few different pinks. There's a few slightly different coloured brown shades, but I'm keeping the cream shade the same all the way through. And I'm so glad that they've chosen the colour scheme, because I'm not always great at choosing colour schemes. It's something that I'm still learning what goes with what and how it, fits. Anyway, I've started it and my goodness, the colours look gorgeous together. This deep brown, a sandy pink, and then the cream on the outside. I think this is going to make up so well. Imagine that in a jacket. Lots of granny squares like this sewn together with a zip up the front and a neck. And oh yeah, wouldn't that be gorgeous? I never really thought of putting those colours together. Probably because I don't really like Neapolitan. Neapolitan ice cream is bleh. Chocolate ice cream and strawberry, no, just no. And don't get me started on mint chocolate ice cream. Anyway, so I'm working on this one. I'm working on that one. In the background, I've still got a beanie to finish and some other bits. But I've realised time's probably up for this video. So I've written down a list of everything I've managed to achieve for this. How many WIPs can I finish? It's Saturday now, and I started this video on a Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's 4 days, and it is only 1 o'clock. So let's go for 3.5 days. I have managed to finish the Harvest Orange cardigan, the Emotions stripy jumper, a pumpkin beanie, a Christmas pudding hat, 3 spirit beanies, Melody, Sundown and Meadow, a cat beanie and tutorial I've managed to finish, which will be out very soon, and an extra long V-stitch scarf. I am very impressed with myself. I think I did very well, and my hands are all right. They're not in pain. They feel okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items, all finished and done in 3.5 days. Go me! And some of these items have been hanging around for a little while, and it was just important that I got them done. And they're done. They're out of the way now. Yes! So I'm going to carry on with this today, do a bit of that. I've got some other bits behind me which I'll probably do a bit of, but I'm going to sign off from this vlog. Now, as you'll notice, that crochet is becoming a little bit more at the moment, but I've discovered that I'm getting a lot of new subscribers through that side of what I do, so I'm going to do a splash of it still here and there. It's not the entirety of all my videos on my channel, because there will still be the normal vlogs that happen in my life, but I thought it'd be nice to do, you know, a few more specific crochet ones for that kind of audience. I do have a membership program, so if you want to get the extra vlog, which is only for members once a month, you can sign up for that. You will get priority responses as well. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do make anything, let me know in the Facebook group. Bye, loves.